Okay, Spring Half-Term Assessment, Paper 2, questions 1 to 4. Question 1. Read again, source A, the first 3 paragraphs. Choose 4 statements below which are true. Use the highlight tool to choose the ones that you think are true. Choose a maximum of 4 statements, 4 marks, 1 mark for each correct choice. Now, the way I would do this is that I would not read the first 3 paragraphs again. I will read the first statement and then see if I can find anything to do or links to that first statement in the text. So the first statement, people living in an old house were scared when they heard music at night. Now I'm going to go to the text. Ghostly piano music in the middle of the night was terrifying the occupants of an old house. Okay, so I know straight away that that's correct. And so what I do is that I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to highlight this text like this because that is the correct one. The only clue to the mystery that Andrew Green found was mouse droppings. But ghost hunter Andrew Green soon solved a mystery. His clues were mouse droppings and rodent teeth marks inside the piano. Fine. Well, I know that that is not correct because he found 2 clues, mouse droppings and rodent teeth marks. Let me move on to the next one. The cause of the music was mice chewing on the felt pads of the piano. He was convinced that mice gnawing felt pads attached to the piano wires were causing the music. Great. So we know that that is correct. These questions always go through chronologically. Next statement. The writer is surprised when Andrew Green solved the mystery. He was proved right. And of course, he was proved right when a few traps caused the culprits. Well, that word of course implies that the writer knew that Andrew Green was going to be proved right. He's not at all surprised. He expected Andrew Green to prove that it wasn't ghosts playing the music, it was actually mice because of the mouse droppings and rodent teeth. So no, the writer was not surprised when Andrew Green solved a mystery. And we know that because of those words, of course. Next one. Most of Andrew Green's ghost investigations are nothing to do with the supernatural. As much as 98% of the hundreds of ghost investigations I've carried out have proved to have non-occult explanations. Fine. So they're nothing to do with the occult, i.e. nothing to do with the supernatural. So this one is correct. Let's read the next one. Andrew Green lives in an old cottage next to the churchyard. Said Mr. Green as we chatted in his old cottage appropriately next to the churchyard at Mountfield in East Sussex. So yes, Andrew Green does live in an old cottage next to a churchyard. Now, we're pretty confident we're right, but we'll just have a little check with the other ones. 4 motorists claimed that they saw a ghost and they were correct. Let's go up. Once, 4 reports from motorists claiming to have seen a ghost at a particular spot turned out to be simply a woman's dress left out on a clothesline. Fine, so they weren't correct. It was a woman's dress on a clothesline. And the last statement, families with young people are most likely to experience poltergeists. It's that inexplicable 2% that intrigues him. Like poltergeist activity, the frighteningly violent effect have been experienced by several people, particularly families of adolescent children. Well, adolescent means children, so no, that's not correct. It's families of adolescent children most likely to experience poltergeists, not families of young children, so we're correct. A, C, E, and F. And that's how to do it. You work through chronologically, and that's the way to work it out.